Okay, so I just wanted to show some family pictures, actually. So out and about today, having fun. Got just, a couple things for mom, a couple things for the boy, just some necessities, but a couple fun things too. Some markers. I know it's dark, so you can't really see, but oh wow, look how much the neon is getting picked up though. So there's like wide tip and narrow tip in the same pen. Dollar Tree. And then a coloring book that's like really crazy amazing. So this was there was a few different ones, so this is my favorite one because it was kind of shamanistic, the rainforest one. So it's, like those relaxing adult coloring books. Oh, can you see that? Yeah. So real intricate. So anyway, I'll turn the light on here in a second though. So, when I was at the grocery store yesterday though, one of the and it's like the people down at the grocery store aren't the people down at the grocery store. They're my brothers and sisters. The people at the library aren't the people at the well, I don't really go there anymore, but they're my brothers and sisters. The people at the police station, even, they're not the people at the police station. They're my brothers and sisters. So, Dollar Tree. Also, we got a nice white candle, linen scented. It's kind of it sort of smells like institutional, like my hair is just like, bam, it's doing its own thing. It kind of smells like institutional, like a hospital, but like the nicer soap that they have now or something, you know what I mean? It's just like that pump soap, that liquid soap, crystalline, like all pearlescent soap, you know what I mean? But it has like that institutional kind of a smell, but like a nice, I like it. It's comforting and clean. Very perfect for like a white candle. They had unscented ones too, but I like the scented ones. So that's just clean linen. It just smells nice and fresh. So yeah, I'm gonna show some family pictures and what I was trying to say was the guy at the grocery store. And I'm in there like every other day because I walk, and so, we don't get like big loads anyway. And it's really not good to do big loads if you're getting fresh stuff, Plus, it's good to just get out and about. So, but anyway, the one closest to my house is the one that I frequent. So I know, and it's a big chain, but it's a smaller, it's the older one, the smaller. There's two of the same in this town, but it's the smaller, older one. Anyway, it's the one that's closest to my house, and it's a small little one, and a small little store. And so, I always see the same people, and like I said, it's pretty much the only one that I shop at. So, but I overheard. You see, he was showing me family pictures while he was ringing me up, and they look Native American because when they had like their hair longer, because it was like more 70s style. I was like, wow, you Native, because they're tall and big and their hair and stuff. But because he's just kind of a little dude. But it's hard to tell in pictures though too, because unless you have some kind of frame of reference, like you hold a penny up there to like compare or something. But they were like consoling him, like, oh, I'm sorry, I heard about your brother, sorry about that. I think from what I heard, I didn't ask him, but his brother, I believe, was struck by a car, hit and run. But he passed. So he transitioned, from the flesh, and it just makes you think, like, how quick just You could just be going on a walk and you're on a spiritual journey and you're celibate and you're not eating meat and you're this, that, and you're the other, and trying to be the most loving, forgiving, and love yourself too at the same time, and you just meet up with your destiny that night, you know? And it's it's very odd. It's very surreal because the way, when my sister passed, it was just sudden, boom, like that too. It wasn't like someone sick for a while where you had time to prepare yourself. It was boom. So it's kind of a stunner, a number. Like you might not know how to feel until their birthday passes around, or you have a dream about them, or you know, or if you're really close, like when something happens, your first instinct, oh, I want to call my brother and tell him, and then you're like, oh wait, yeah, they're dead. I can't call them. So that's when it starts to hit you. When those moments arise, that's when it really starts to emotionally get you. So, because it's kind of, you know, the grieving process, it's different, I guess, when you know someone's sick and you can be more prepared. Not that it's any easier losing, especially if you're a young kid and it's your parent, or you know, if it's your child, especially because it's not supposed to happen that way. But right, the parents are we're all supposed to live long and prosper, right? Live long and prosper. So my grandfather lived to a ripe old age of 92, which reduces to 11. And 2 and 9 are both very divine feminine, okay. 9 months pregnant, all that. So, yeah, let's flip through some pictures and turn the light on here. And I am kind of broken out on my forehead, so I'm not trying to gross anybody out, but it's funny because I have this yogurt container that says Oikos. It's like Greek, Oikos. And I was like, oh God, my head, it's starting to like cross the forehead, get on the eye, the chin, and the armpits. Under the breasts are good though, because usually that's a, you know, spot that, maybe because I put ointment on there the last time, just decided to go somewhere else. They're like, we'll check out of that hotel. I don't know, they're fumigating and they'll go to another one. So yeah, it's just a little bit of like reddish patches across the head there. Not too bad. You know, the scalp, bit right there, under the arms, whatever. Not too bad. So yeah, the hands, a little bit, you know, not too bad. So it's clear, pretty clear today. There was a little bit of chemtrails, but I was so grateful to see some blue sky. And then, well, they said it was supposed to be completely clear today, Friday. Yeah, so, but it's supposed to be like mid-60s this weekend and cloudy, so we'll see. Today was a little cooler but clearer, so I was like, we're getting out. We'll take a cab over there and back and just, right, living the high life, taking a cab. What? So I believe this is okay, I thought that was from Eden. Why did Francis, I don't even remember who that is. Like an old card to my... It's pretty though. So, when they're really pretty cards, like pieces of art. So I lay that on under my desk. I have my little... So I put that on there like that. I don't know why. I guess maybe I just like that better than that. And then this one I put on here like this, and this was a card from, ooh, dusty. Yeah, they've been under there for a while. Yeah, I gotta wash my hand off now. And then there's cute little stickers on there from oh, I'm gonna sneeze now. Yeah, hold on a second. Okay, and I'm thirsty. Oh, this was really calling to me. Hibiscus ginger kombucha. So, yeah, I don't know what the hair's doing, whatever. It's a party over here, it's a party over there. So, here we go. Gotta be careful with this stuff. Sometimes the slimers will come out. You got like big glob hanging out. And they're like, hey man, we know we drink kombucha too. We know what it's like. Okay, so let me get out. Put dust to dust. Dust on dust. Face to face. So, let me just show you. This is a postcard that one of my best friends in high school, Sophie, she was an excellent artist, but she drew that by hand. Sophie V. No, get back here. So see the outline with the black pen, it just makes it kind of, or she might have done brown outline on that. Just gives it that professional look. You know, with all the lemons outlined in black, okay? And then you go back in as the colorist. She was a great artist. So, crack it open. Ah. That's me with my brother and my nephew. That's when he was like all skinny and cute. I don't want to show you that one. That's me in high school, short hair. Now I have short hair again. I had it like bobbed and then shaved into a V, and then can you see that? It's kind of black and whitewashed. That's my look at that. I'm looking at the outfit to see what that was my sophomore year, right? Because junior, yeah. You know, the vest with the brocade on the front and the black satin on the back. Oh, and that's me sleeping on the couch waiting for my boyfriend to pick me up. Which was Tony, who I was with for 9 years, but this was the cancer, my first love in high school, who passed. I shared that on a video. I think I might have deleted it though. Cause like I don't know. So I was just like, nah. So I don't know if I even have that video. I think I deleted it, but let me take it out so it's not so glary. But it's my foster mom's dress. I just borrowed from my foster mom. So Franklin Bish, Amos Bish, Amos. That's right, Amos the cancer. Yeah, very, very much in love. And, you know, we saw each other and hung out a couple times after we had broken up, and I had gone all through my barfing and we're fine. Like, it's like once those emotional attachments, it's just time, right? Allows for that, and then you think you're never gonna get, oh god, why do I feel like that? But and then you get over it eventually, right? I mean, come on, we're in high school. I don't expect anyone to like stay with me for the rest of. But I would have stayed with him for the rest of my life. But it's just, you know, I'm not that I'm not her, the one who says, "No, you're mine forever." Because I'm very much a free spirit too, but I'm also very, loyal and dedicated. And I'll show you my grandma. Here's one more picture. These were sweethearts, Abby and Sarah. Oh, that's me. I mean, Abby and Sarah. See, in the reverse when I was looking at it, I was on that side. So yeah, Abigail, Abby, which I named one of my doggies because I love that name, Abigail. I think it's just so cute. Abby, isn't it cute? Abby, like Gabby. Oh, like Gabriel. Ah! So we all. I don't know if she played softball, but Sarah, we played on the same team one year. But yeah, that was the sweetheart dance. We all went together. They were sweet, good-hearted people, beautiful souls. And but yeah, we all had math class together. So and they were best friends. So they were juniors, and I was a freshman. So. But I was tall enough to hang out with them. There's my grandpa. Okay. Who's no longer with us. But as you can see, I don't know if you can see up close. He's got kinky curly hair. And that's a Taurus. That's what a Taurus looks like, okay? Handsome devil. He's like banging out his secretary and stuff, and he's a doctor and married and Catholic and has children. And my poor grandmother was so depressed and she couldn't take it anymore, and cancer ate her up. And they liked their alcohol too, but I mean, my grandfather lived to 92. It wasn't like he did like to get to the point where you feel it, though. You know what I mean? Where I'll use it once in a while medicinally, because I don't even like to use steroid cream, so I'd rather use cannabis and a little bit of alcohol medicinally, not even to like feel a buzz, just enough to like lube your joints so you can move around. I'd rather do that than even take an aspirin. So when it gets bad like this. Really what I try to do is just like go occupy your time doing something, window shopping, anything, just to like, right, not be fidgeting and itchy. This is my little sissy Kimmy. Okay, when she was a baby, that movie Willow, the human baby, my sister, okay, I was like, because I was in foster care and stuff, I'm like, how old would Kimberly be? Nah, my mom wouldn't put her in movies. I'm like, but that looks just like her. She had the same little strawberry right there on her lip. When she makes this little, like, smile, I don't even know how she does it, but it's like her lip stays down, and I don't know. But I'm like, are you kidding me? Same exact expression. That's what was tripping me out. And she had the same little strawberry mark on her upper lip. I'm like, what? Anyway, the baby in the movie Willow, with Val Kilmer, and yeah, boy's taking a chill out in the room because he got chicken tenders and French fries from Carl's Jr. He got Butterfinger bites from the dollar store. And then he wants more. And no. Mommy's chilling right now for a little bit. Yeah, there wasn't too much like teacher supply stuff. I got better stuff at home. I was like teacher decor or just like letters. I'd rather just like get a big neon poster board and make our own, I don't know. Anyway. Yeah. So did I show the Kimmy? That's my little sister Kimmy. Kimberly. I love all my family. I don't have any contact with them. My grandpa I do because he's dead, so I'm just kidding. But he is, so. That's my dad's old house in Santa Rosa. Did I show you, or I showed you the other picture, huh? Yeah, let me show you this one so you can really see that strapping. And he was like a hunter-gatherer, my dad tells me this story. That's a bottle of wine my dad got for him for his birthday. Like 80 something. 80 something year old. Look at that strapping man. Right? That's him in his 80s, dude. He had a hip replacement and stuff, so he stopped like playing tennis. Or he might have even played after the hip, or maybe not. But dude, my grandpa could kick your ass on the tennis court. I don't care who you are. But yeah, so his parents started the Trinity Alps, and he was into hunting and all the natural stuff. Okay, he wanted to do that. That's all he wanted. He was in love with nature. And he's a Taurus, okay, so so hence he likes nice things. He always likes it wasn't that he spent a lot of money, but he didn't really care about money because he had a lot of money, and that's kind of a Taurus thing too. Not that all Tauruses have a lot of money, but if they are successful, they tend to like to have nicer, finer things, and but they're earthly and they're grounded, so they're not like too fanciful with it. They make sure that they buy a house and a car and right. They don't just, and they go traveling, and they make sure they got all the get your education, become a doctor. But his father, so my grandfather's father, his parents started the Trinity Alps, and he told him, no, you're going to go to school, you're going to be a doctor. So according to my dad telling me, and he said to my grandfather Walt, which is also my dad's. Really, his first name is Walter, and then it's Mark. So many Marks in my foster family. I swear, I was like, there was Mark, my foster mom's brother, and then he had a son, Marky, and then I was thinking her dad's name was Mark too. No, I think her dad's name was Richard. But she divorced my foster dad and married my step foster dad, and his name was Mark, and then his dad's name was Mark. Okay, so. Anyway, Book of Mark, it's all about the resurrection. So anyway, that's why my grandfather became a doctor, because his dad said, I'm going to work your ass to the bone and make you hate this kind of life. And basically made his life hell working him to the bone, and because it was like they were Austrian immigrants, okay, and they had to work hard. So they were like, we're in America where we have the benefits that you could go to school, you could become a doctor, you could so it's like I know my grandfather must have had some kind of conflict with it. Maybe he made his peace with it, but I mean but his father was smart in the way that being a doctor, he was a dermatologist, and like the first one, like in Santa Rosa, all of Sonoma County, like if you had to go to the dermatologist, it was my grandfather, Walt Weber. Like board of trustees for the libraries, like this pillar of the community, okay? And then he's like sleeping with the secretary and all this stuff, right? And going to Catholic schools and private schools, and you're a doctor and all this, and it's like, just because it looks like a certain way on the outside, you have no idea what's going on with people, okay? So, but because he had the money from being a doctor, he was able to travel and hunt and do, not that he had the big, I don't know what they're called when it's a deer head, mounted, a deer, I don't know what it's called, but he had those all over the house. It was just so, like, it's like one thing you want to hunt, okay, but why are you putting the head up there? Like, I kind of felt spooked by it, like the spirit of that animal is looking over you and it knows you ate it. But my grandfather, oh my God. Okay, he used to make venison jerky. I'm just saying. I'm trying not to eat meat, but I'm just saying. Oh my. My dad used to always try to copy it. He couldn't do it. Plus, my grandfather was raised by real Krauts, right? Real Austrians from Austria. So, This is me when I was like 19 and my best friend Jody, the Pisces. She was imitating. Okay, I'll tell you. Okay, I was doing an impression of this guy who's a friend of ours who kept calling her Kim. Okay, when we were at the mall. So anyway, when we were done talking to him, it was just I had this impression, because he kept saying Kim, like but her name's Jody. I don't know, anyway. So I'm doing an impression of that, okay? And it's 19, okay? We probably had some beers, and I'm sure we were taking bong rips and all, okay, whatever. We're in Chico, where her brother was going to school. And, so this is a picture of me doing the impression of the guy. And, and it's kind of mean because I don't know if he like had been hit by a car or if he was like high as AF, or it's just this is how he was talking and acting, and so he was what's up, Kim? He just kept, anyway, I'm not doing the impression. I am not going there. But my best friend kept like cracking up. She kept making me do it over and over again. So, and then this is her. Our favorite song was the Alice in Chains one, and she plays the harmonica, my friend Jody, the Pisces. Oh, I can't remember the name of the song, but it starts off with the harmonica and it builds, and I'll find it and I'll put it in the link below, okay? I don't want to make this too, 30 minutes of blabbing on, but so anyway, that's me doing that. Okay. Oh shit. I had like I took a couple little strips of so that's why I'm making that funny face, and I'm doing the little hand thing. And I was a weirdo, okay? I had my hand pierced right here, but yeah. Just because I was like, what should I pierce? I'll pierce this. And so that's her doing the lost my woman, lost my friends, don't know where I've been. I swear the mirror's cold, seeing my face is growing old. Scared to death, no reasons why. Do whatever to get me by. Anyway, that's when I just see her face is cracking me up. Because I remember that day. She's like so into it. Oh God, I think we even had mushrooms. I didn't do any though. Or I gave them to her brother or something. I don't know. We're like, nah. I gotta be like in a chill environment. I would have brought a bunch of Chico. Yeah. It was like, okay, typical. She was into the Grateful Dead, not me, but typical Cheez-Its, Pepsi, some, I don't know, crap beer. I didn't like those either. Altoids, right? Bud, a wooden pipe, the bong, and then we put a poster in the background. There was like something, didn't we say something on the, I thought there was a saying we put on the back. No, I guess not. That was the sunset on the drive up there. You go through Paradiso, paradise. So this is my Uncle Jim, who was married to my Aunt Randy when I lived in Tucson. That's my little nephew, my dad's brother's son. Another Jason. And so he's the one I really love. Nobody gets along with my aunt. Nobody likes my aunt, but that's her ex-husband, the father of her children. So Uncle Jim, I love him. My foster dad was Jim too. Two very beautiful souls. Chi-Town. He used to like that song, he put his little Walkman in. He had like that yellow waterproof window, whatever, because in Tucson we're always at the pool, right? And my brother would be like, he told me how he thought it was so cool. I don't know, my uncle would like listen to the song, and then he'd do this little like foot, like he's trying to do the moonwalk, but like the front, like moonwalk, but not sliding your feet backward. I don't know. But it's that song, tell me what's the word up. And it was just like my Uncle Jim. He was cool though. He was from Chicago, you know, so Chi-Town. He was like swanky. And he had a little bit of, he was an English teacher and a basketball coach. Beautiful soul. Oh, so this is Jody all dolled up. We played basketball. We were Grammy with everything. But she's a picture girl. I don't know if that's a Pisces thing. Maybe there's something else in her show. So that's her all like, okay, reddish blonde hair, green eyes, 6 feet tall, boobs the size of watermelons. She had to get a breast reduction, actually. Actually, she kept having lumps, and that's why, but they were just like, she'd have to wear like two, not training bra, yeah, training bra, like she probably ever even wore a training bra, but, what are they called, sports bras, okay, so, and now she's much more maneuverable, but, hence, the guys were always after her because she had the big old jug. She was like 6 feet tall, green eyes, blah, blah, right? And just a sweet, sweet soul. This is... My sister took this picture, and she was really into photography. So this is me. And that's the Virgo that I was with for 9 years, Tony. Muzine, okay. The Lemurian, half Italian, half Russian. All asshole. No, just kidding. Not at all. But you know. When I was hit with my sister passing, this is my dad and all his friends hanging out, and his god brother, and that's me back here. Pat, that's my dad. That's his good friend Pat. I can't remember who that was, but that's my uncle down here, my dad's brother. See how curly his hair is? See how dark? That's my Uncle Gregor. Blue eyes. That's my dad. Hazel eyes, black wavy hair. Oh, that's his friend Jeff that he eventually got his apartment with and stuff. Yeah, he was a cool guy. He was a chef. That's right. I think my Uncle Greg, somehow he knew Jeff, the chef work and stuff, so. And who's that other guy? They all look like these Jews, dark skin, dark curly hair. That's my family though. These two guys. That's my dad sitting next to me on the couch. See how it's like he's dark, that's why he doesn't really show up. My dad, he get black, real dark, and then that's his brother Greg. Right there, the Aries. He gets really dark too. Very high strung. He's addicted to meth as well. It's he was on Ritalin as a child, and so I could always tell when he was on meth because he'd be very calm, like still, almost silent, like zombified, just like what they do with kids with Ritalin. Because what it does is it amps you up so much to a point where it's so traumatic for the system that it totally shuts off. Yay, that's what we do to our children. Because there's something wrong with having a lot of energy, or being sensitive, or smart, or funny, or creative, or loving, or... Okay. It's getting warm in here. Okay, so I showed you Jody, her little pretty primper. Oh, that's 6th grade graduation when I'm getting the presidential award. I had this cutest little dress on, like black polka dots, 2 little ruffles, and like cap little sleeves. I thought it was so cute. This little cotton dress. And my hair in a French braid and white tights. Oh yeah, here's a 6th grade picture. I was gonna say, where's Jody? Because she'd be like towering. Oh, me and Kim Martinez are the tallest ones, but I have the cutest dress. Leanne, Kim, that's Kim Booth, Kim Martinez, well, Kim Booth's soul sister. And then, who else is back? Oh my god, another Kim. There's 3, there's so many Kims, and my sister's Kim. Okay, so that's Kim Martinez, Kim Booth, Kim Afflegy, Gretchen Weber, that's Leanne, that's Jennifer Moore, I forget Leanne's last name, and I think that's Jamie Romero. Is Jamie in there? Yeah, in front of me. Kim Martinez, she was a sweet, sensitive soul. First time skiing. This is my 5th grade birthday party when I lived in Tucson. Look at me with my bow in my hair, like, yay! Oh my god, it's 5th grade. I always had like the cutest little dresses, just from like thrift stores and stuff too. I think that's where I got that one, or my aunt had it. Some blue or gray and yellow striped little dress. It was so cute. I love that color combination. Something about heather gray and yellow together. Oh, that buttery yellow and heather gray. So this is my aunt and I during Christmas. I think this was Christmas. We're all like, come on, glare. God, that's me in 5th grade. I look like a little tiny thing. Wow. But we had like these little metallic belts. Mine was like silver on one side, gold on the other. And it came into like a V in the front, and then you like snap it around. Anyway, so I had this cute little black dress and stuff. It's cute. There was like a fashion outlet or something. I forget what it was called. But I remember going there and getting some cute stuff. Look at that one. Oh my god, how cheesy. The little white lace gloves. She has a cute outfit on. That's my Aunt Randy. That's my dad's sister, who's just all... I mean, as you can see, look how huge of a Christmas tree she had to have. Like, I'm not judging. I'm just saying she was so all about the appearance of everything. Watch from that Christmas. That was funny. That's my brother and my aunt. They were born on the same day. My brother was born on my aunt's birthday. Oh, God, this glare is horrible. I'm going to take a picture out. My brother's all like sunburnt. And my aunt was left sitting there, and my uncle got us to, I forget how he was like, go act like you bumped into her and push her into the snow or something, or we threw snowballs at her or something. He like got us riled up to like, push my aunt in the snow. I just remember that just now, because that, right where they were sitting right there, remember we did that. Like shoulder checked her into the snow. That was one of her dogs. She had a black poodle, the Bogey, who I didn't like, who bit people and stuff, and was just... But this was Stormy, the old English sheepdog, the girl, and I loved her. Oh yeah, that's right, because I have a picture of it. Let's see. And she was all, hey! I love my aunt. We had some fun times. I mean, but man, when people just want to be worldly, that haircut with your sides cut, right? So there's my brother. We're eating deep fried sliced carrots. Actually, they were really good. Like potato chips, but they were carrots or sweet potatoes or carrots. I can't remember. That's my Uncle Jim and me, and then my brother Jason. I'm like miserable after first day of skiing. I'm like, I don't want to ski the same. I think they went skiing 2 days. I'm like, nah. The second day, I'm like, I'm like hating it. I'm like sunburn. My brother's just, it's so warm in Sunrise Ski Resort is where we went. We rented a little cabin, which is where we are right here. And then there was like a sauna and hot tub area you could walk down to. It was kind of nice. And my brother was just skiing right here. He's just skiing in jeans. It was that warm. I mean, he had a jacket on and stuff, but yeah, he was just skiing in denim jeans. And I was wearing my aunt's old ski outfit. Look at that shit. Again, that's like the 80s. That thing's from like the 50s. Look at that shit. Green plaid, learning the snow plow. But then you learn how to Christie, and so these were just the first pictures. My brother got a hold of it, boom, because, I mean, hello, he's Taurus, and just very sporty, clairsentient, all that talented. He'd pick up a guitar, play it, pick up a this, play it, pick up a that, play it. He was kind of always like, whenever it was somebody else's birthday, it was always, see the look on his face, he was always like that. He didn't like anyone else getting attention, being a triple Taurus, maybe not, I don't know. He just is like, can I go to bed now? That's what his, like, I have to sit here and watch her open her presents. Can I go to bed? And I'm sure it was boring, and that shirt I got was ugly, but I had to act like it. I was like, I liked it. It was like this tiny, it had like trains all over it. I'm thinking, is this for a little boy? But it was a gift from my aunt's friend to me, but I was just like, so does she think I'm a 5-year-old boy? I don't know. It was just one of those kind of gifts, you know what I mean? But you try to just be gracious. I really love this gift. That was a hippo. As you can see, I'm so happy. I'm wearing that little black dress again. I have a turquoise silk scarf as a headband. I used to like to do that, roll them up and then tie them and make it a little headband. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, the turquoise band in there, but the crazy sweater with the ribbon all over it, right? The ribbon sewed all over like a Cosby sweater. The Cosby sweater makes more sense. I don't get that sweater. I don't get it. My Uncle Jim climbing a coconut tree. Okay, I don't want to show you all these pictures. I really just wanted to show you my brother and my uncle. This is at my aunt's house. We used to have Japanese cooker night. We did that a couple times. I think, when we went skiing, we did that. That's my cherry pie. She said, what do you want for your birthday cake? I said, cherry pie. Because I love cherry pie. I love pie. So this is in Tucson where we lived. There was like this little pathway and then went down into a canyon, and then up here was the golf course, the La Paloma golf course. We lived in the La Paloma housing, gated community. And then there was the La Paloma Hotel, and so the gated community was, the houses all along the beautiful golf course. They had these like scooped out like escarpments, like 3 little scoop hill, but it, like rolled up the other side. And me and my brother would get like roll. You know how you lay down, okay, like a barrel, and you do barrel rolls, I guess is what it's called. But get going so fast, and then you like roll almost up this. That was so fun, and the grass was so lush that yeah, not that grass right there in the yard. That was brand new sod. My uncle from Chicago, right? He's like, I need to have some grass in the yard. My Aunt Randy. But after she had kids, she got pretty busty. Just naturally, too. She didn't used to have those. She's always been curvy lady, you know. Those, you know how those Jews do it. Just kidding. That's her on her honeymoon, just making a silly face, you know. Uncle Jim. See, this is like when it snowed out there. See the blanket? That's the golf course where it looks like white blankets. It was so pretty that day when it snowed because it was just like a bunch of white blankets all throughout the canyon. That's why we took a pic. That was before we got the grass up there. Yeah, so we took a picture that day because we were like, oh my gosh, it's snowing in Tucson. That was my little 5th grade, we put frosting on her faces. I loved her. She was a beautiful, beautiful soul. Erin, I believe her name was. And you can just tell, look how an old soul looks like that. Those deep, old eyes, bags under the eyes, and they're only even 5th grade, right? Deep, dark circles under the eyes, and they're like 10 years old. That's the back of her head. That golden hair. See? See how intently she's looking at me while I'm blowing my candles out? We were very deep soul connected, and I only I think I only hung out with her a couple times. I think that was my, we didn't go to the same school. That was one of my aunt's friends' children, I believe. Look at my Uncle Jim. Look how fucking ripped that motherfucker. I mean, yeah, that was when he was younger, but still, I mean, like, hello. My aunt and him met in a bar. Christmas Swatch umbrella. Remember Swatch? Oh my gosh, the Swatch umbrella. I got a Swatch watch. I was all into Swatch. Oh god. My brother got a Prince racket. I was wearing some Godzilla Says something, I don't know, shirt. But look at me, look like a little dude. It's just always like, let's go, let's go whack some balls, brother. Come on, brother, let's go whack some balls. Come on. Let's pause for a picture for a second. Okay, serve it. My brother's 6'4", just master ace server. I'm looking at the clouds. I'm like, holy shit. Those might not even have been real clouds. This is in the 80s. Whoa. Yeah, we're not even going to go there. I don't even want to. Oh, we're going the wrong way. I had it upside down and backwards, and I'm going in all kinds of directions. Okay, so, oh, that's when Kimmy was a baby. That's when she looked like the little Willow baby. But so that's my brother. That's my little brother, little foster brother, Jimmy. He's doing the nose thing where he was obsessed with doing this thing where you go like this and you go and suck your nose in, and then he would keep it like sucked in like that, like till he almost passed out. He was an ADD kid too, but He went through the army, got all yoked, mellowed out, had a baby mama and a kid. Anyway, that's my brother. Adidas goalie shirt. He's like getting his free ice cream and cake from Hard Rock Cafe. He had nice teeth, my bro. I don't know if that's a tourist thing, because bull, cow, like good horse, the chompers, you know what I'm saying? And they don't really look like my dad's or my mom's teeth. Mine kind of look like a perfect blend between my mom's and dad's teeth. I don't know where he got his teeth. But man, he wasn't too bright in certain things that he didn't really give a shit about, like math and stuff. But man, that kid was talented, fast. Like, I guess he was ranked number 4 on his tennis team. But that's probably because if he wasn't in foster care and really had the support and really had the love and all that, I mean, he probably, wouldn't have been hanging out smoking weed sometimes and just, you know what I mean? He would have been fulfilling his potential more. So, same as I. That's me as a baby. I used to, or as like 3 right there. It's all creased right where my face is too, because I guess I had it folded up, or I don't know. It's an old Polaroid. So it looks like my face is dented, but it's not. But I used to smile so hard that my right eye just always closes when I do that. So it looks like I have one eye open and one eye closed. It's just because one closes more than the other one. And I'd have to be like, I don't know why I always wanted to like smile like so aggressively. See, that's my brother looking cool. That's my bro. That is like the quintessential J. That look, just like super cool guy, right? He used to do his hair like when the guy was popular. Like right when around the time when he was a senior, like the early 90s, wasn't that when Vanilla Ice was popular and stuff? So that's at a Giants game. That's Candlestick Theater. And my Aunt Randy, my foster mom, Valerie, tied my hair up in a bun without a hair tie. So I thought that was cool, because it was getting hot. So I gave my, anyway, come back here. So she took a pic of me giving him a kiss on the cheek, and he's all, okay, Gretchen, all right, little sister. Yeah, that's what he was doing the whole night. He was just like, he loved my brother so much. Oh my God. They used to like team up on me, that of course, right? Oh, that's his ice cream cake or something for his birthday. That's our little trailer park. Aww. Tommy, our dog, Tommy. That's a Christmas in Runner Park with my brother and my foster mom and her son and Tom and the dog. Oh, I was over here out of the shot. I'm like, where's the red robe lady? Over here out of the shot a little bit, just where I should be. But she got a flocked Christmas tree that year, so that was fun. God, I looked so boyish with this hairdo. But like, yeah. See, that's my brother. Just totally, like, gorgeous Claude Van John Damn it, I can't say the name. Jean-Claude Van Damme and Keanu Reeves, like, I don't know, just, my brother was so handsome. And he just went all to shit with drugs and stuff. That's my foster mom. Portuguese, half Spanish, half Portuguese. She got real dark too, real dark. And that's, okay, this is her sister and her kids. Okay, we showed that side. Okay, I guess we showed these ones too. Yeah, that was the cabin at sunrise. Nice old funky cabin. It was fun going in the hot tub with my aunt. That's little Nadia, my nephew's daughter, who looks just like him. The color of her eyes is like her mother, and then the shape and everything about her face looks like my nephew, which that's right. That's him right there when he was like 7, I think. And I was with my bro and my nephew, so I was just like, whatever, I'm with the guys. I was just a total tomboy. I was just like, come on, let's make some ugly faces. And my brother was just all stoned. He was just all being the cool tourist. Like, he always was just like Mr. Cool Guy. But that was a fun day. It was just me, my older brother, and my nephew Corey, my late sister, I should say. My younger sister doesn't have any children, but. And then I'm just showing these because I look cute. This guy could never smile though. It was like we were at his cousin's house and she took these pictures. She's like, God, can you ever get a picture of you smiling? This is at our house when we had our little Kiva dog. Man, my arm looked white right there. It's like a beige and white print, like Hawaiian, like cotton dress, real comfy. Still have that dress. Don't have the dog anymore, unfortunately, or the man. Fortunately, no, I'm just kidding. But he was just like, ugh, right? I don't have that necklace anymore. That was my beautiful, I think baby daddy or something happened to that. Yeah, I don't know. Could have been anyway. I was a little bit heavier right there, but trying to think of the name of the stone. Labradorite. This is one of the same ones with a picture of the rose that my sister was taking pictures that day. She was taking photography, and all the roses, see all that color of those roses, that they were in bloom. And oh, my hair looks so healthy. Oh, the Morgies, man, it just. This is when I was a little bit heavier too. Here I look pretty thin. I don't know what's going on there. This was probably later in the relationship. That's probably why. No. I think I just look chunky because I have a tank top on, and so it's like chunky in a way. But I love this pic. My brother was born with the same golden wheat color, kind of curly hair. He had a bowl cut. There was a picture of me and him together. Oh my God, 2 golden-haired children, so beautiful and smiling and happy and yeah. So anyway, trying to see where who wants to fit in somewhere. How long are we going on here for? An hour? Like, yeah, we really want to see your. I'm just, being real with y'all. I just wanted to show you some cute pictures of my brother and my grandfather, because they're both Taurus. Oh, look at that's the Kimmy. My son actually looks a lot like her when she was little. Oh, my Aunt Mo. This is my foster mom's sister Mo, who I really got along with. I loved her, Monique. Oh, and look at the pink she's wearing. I'm trying to have shadow on here. So they used to have these family reunions. I'm wearing a Swatch watch. But they, I used to just like to wear men's white t-shirts, but I had like a little bit of, I don't know if I don't think I had eye makeup on. I might have had a little bit. But anyway, having my nice skin and hair and nails. That's all. I just like to be healthy. And Margellan's just, it's not about vanity. It's just, you know, that glow of healthy skin. And it's just my grandfather being a dermatologist. I really just was like, yeah, healthy, nice skin. I like that. And that's Frank again. First love in high school. My best friend, one of my best friends, Eden, took that picture. And just the lighting and everything that day, and just the way he turned right at the right moment, it just, the energy that she captured was awesome. And my skinny little legs. This was the night when we went skiing, and then we were going into the hot tub. Me and my aunt, we used to like to do the matching outfit thing. But we made a really cool, so this was New Year's when they were being loud and I couldn't sleep. Oh, this is one of my best friends, Alan, from high school. Alan! So Frank, Alan, they were like the little skateboarding crew. And Frank was the best one. That's why he was my boyfriend. I just Capricorn Cancer. Okay, we were very much, you know, in love for youngsters. But so that was New Year's when I got up and I can't sleep, and tried to sneak into the party a little bit. And my aunt, by that time, she was a little tipsy, so she let me stay up for a little bit and do the noisemakers. And I was like, yeah, I knew I was gonna infiltrate. Yeah. Because oh my god, my foster mom, but look at my face, it's just like, don't I look like a little, what are those things called that the Jews have, but have just like little short ones? Yeah, I used to perm my hair, because it used to be straight, now it's curly. It's like, I don't know, when I was really little and it was thinner, and then it got thicker and it straightened out a little bit more. But yeah, that was a perm. Oh, so let me show you my brother. This is okay, let me show you Kimmy. Okay, one more Kimmy, my little sissy. She's got those deep, dark Spanish eyes like her father. There's no bitter. I have forgiveness for everyone, even the one who molested me, my mom who was. This is all just love. Okay, this is not. This is releasing with love, and so this is him and his date for the prom. So he's got like this nice chap sweater. Like, my dad bought all this stuff and then returned it, and he was like, I think he like threw up on the sweater or something. He's like, man, we're going to return that. My dad was such a cheapskate, right? He just all spent thousands of dollars sleeping with all these women around the world, but like couldn't even buy just buy him a damn outfit for fucking senior prom. Like, spent a couple $100. What he spent thousands and thousands of dollars. Anyway, he had like Z Cavaricis. I don't remember those Z Cavaricis. And like he was all into the name brands, but like when we were little, it was Guess and Genera. Genera was the big one. But like he's like, yeah, Gloria was her name. Gloria, Gloria, Gloria. She was cute. I think that was... No, that was a different girl. But yeah, she was cute. Oh, he had all kinds of cute girls. He was kind of shy, though, even though he was, you know... And so that was Jeff, his friend, who... his mother was my dad's girlfriend for a while. Because my brother went into another foster home. Him and my foster mom were... Because she's just kind of a bitch, you know what I'm saying? Those rich bitches. And so eventually my brother just couldn't take it anymore. And, she overheard him saying that she was a bitch and stuff. And so she was going to actually... They were going to send us both away. Because she got all just butthurt over it, right? Because, well, then maybe you are a bitch. But anyway. So anyway, she eavesdropped on a private conversation my brother and I were having in his bedroom. But, and I just said, no, like, if you want to get rid of him, fine. I'm not going to keep moving just because he doesn't want to get with the program and be respectful or whatever it is. He just stopped liking Valerie because she was just a rich bitch, you know, and she tried to grab his arm one time, and he goes, oh, don't my brother is triple Taurus. He's like, do not touch me. He won't push you, especially if you're a woman, but he will do. He was like, don't you fucking touch. I don't know if he said the F word, but he like grabbed his arm as soon as she went to grab, and he's like 6'4" and she's like 5 foot, like she's shorter than like this petite little thing, right? So she just had that control freak type princess, whatever, I don't know, just like I tried so much with certain people, trying to love them, and I'm just like, man, I want to connect with you, but I just can't, because you connect with the flesh. I'm never going to connect with you, I guess. Fuck, this sucks. I really want to, but I can't. You're making it impossible. You know, my brother being just a really deep, sensitive person, just very in tune to certain things, and he didn't like jiving, especially being living in the same house anyway. So that's why. So he moved to Petaluma, okay, and finished out. You know, had his another foster home in Petaluma, and so I think that's how he met Jeff, and then that's how my dad met Jeff's mom, so. I look like my son right here. I look like my son Zoshim in this picture. That's my Aunt Randy. Look at her New Year's dress. Like they're drinking hot buttered rums. Oh my God, that stuff is so good. And she would make her own hot buttered rum mix. Wow, those red spots are pretty pink. Look at that cute. It's 5th grade. Look at her. She looks like a superstar. Like that glitter. Right? She was, you know, her father was a doctor, okay? She went to private school. She was a little princess, okay? A little Jewish princess. Whatever. I sure as hell wasn't a princess. More like a... I don't know. So that was for dress up day, or 50s day, and we were taking a field trip that day to the Tucson Gem Show, so that was fun. Our whole class were all dressed up in 50s gear, and I had a big poodle skirt and everything. We had spy dress up day one day too, that was fun. So she was taking pictures of me before I went to school, and I did that little pose where I like looked back, or maybe I don't know, maybe she told me to do that. I just started doing all these poses. I was such a little poser, like, look at that, like, what the hell, like, what's little pose I'm doing? What is with this chick? How old does she think she is? What, do you think you're ancient? You think you lived multiple lifetimes or something? So my aunt just had all these clothes and these sunglasses and stuff, so like... That was so fun. I was so like, I think we did like those sponge rollers, yeah, in my hair the night before. Man. something just hit me like, wow. Yeah, I didn't really do stuff like that with my mom. So even though I only lived with my aunt for 8 months, she really banged it out with the birthday parties. And that was one thing about my Aunt Randy was, and, you know, being a Taurus, she was very, like, that earth sign, provisionary. God, my grandfather, my brother's a triple Taurus, born on the same day as my aunt, and then my grandfather's a Taurus too. And my uncle's Aries, not far after that. My brother's hair was kind of looking like Hicksville in this picture, but this is when we went to Puerto Vallarta. And this is my Uncle Jim. Not my Uncle Jim. My foster dad Jim, okay, before she got. So anyway, there's the guy with the iguana taking pictures. So, and look how dark that dude is, okay? Jim, beautiful soul. His brother, twin brother Tim, and their parents, some of the two most beautiful, and they were just like this long love affair of just like. And I don't think there was cheating. I didn't get that vibe. Like, they just seemed so loving, so like, oh man, he came from good stock. Just such a mellow. He loved Bob Marley, right? He was a physician. He worked at Kaiser. She always married, like, she divorced him and married a lawyer. Now she's married to a pilot, and she has breast implants, and she's all fat and old now. Just kidding. I'm just saying. To each their own, but it's just like age with grace. You know what I mean? It's like, if you don't feel attractive, then lose weight or something, or take better care of your skin. Use more healthy, natural. I don't know. Getting implants is not growing old gracefully. This is my brother winning the beer drinking contest. And he won a bottle of tequila as the prize, and then he opened that night, and he shouldn't have, and he got drunk. And I think he puked. But I did the strawberry margarita contest. This was hard because there was all these chunks of ice, so I kept spitting them out on the stage. I'm like, dude, it was so hard to drink it because I was, you know, I could have chugged it, but like I said, that chunks of ice. And so I kept spitting them out so I could drink it faster. So that's me on the stage with some, I don't know, our foster parents let us drink. Because that was like, the beer drinking contest was like, and so I was only like 15, so my brother was 17, almost 18, so, but the beer thing was like 2.5 beers in one thing, and I don't even think the other guy finished it, and he was being kind of fun though. I mean, because he wanted to dance with me and stuff, and usually he wasn't like, he'd be like, "Come on, Gretchen," but he wasn't like, and then he'd take off on me or something. But he wasn't like very loving. Like, he's the type that'd say like, "I love you." Okay, all right, bye. He'd just say that and say, okay, bye. My mom would do that a lot too. I'm like, it's one thing my dad was always saying, "I love you," and giving hugs and kisses. And even though I know he did stuff to my older sister, I never felt weird with my dad. I mean, there might have been a couple times where like, he walked in on me in the bathroom when I was, 19 or something, so I was like a grown woman, but I don't know. He's like, "Well, I just heard the blow dry. I thought you were done. You've been in there forever." I'm like, dude, you don't just walk in. So, I don't know. I got weird things, like if my dad was trying to see me naked. I don't know. So, I blew up because he was pushing open the door, and I was pushing back on it because I had my robe on and stuff, but it was a little bit open because stuff was. But like when I was a kid, my dad would walk around naked. He didn't. But I knew what happened between him and my sister, so I got so mad, so pissed off. And I just know in my gut what I feel and what I know. Okay, so, but yeah, just knowing my dad's nature and knowing his history and the things that he, so it's always very protective in that way. So there's the bogey. There's the black poodle. That's just our backyard, the edge. They didn't really have, yeah, and he would get out a lot because, there wasn't like, I guess some people had like wrought iron, like bolted into that, but that was just like a little cement ledge, and so as you could see, the dog could get into the canyon, all that stuff, so it used to get out a lot, and I'm thinking, why do you have this dog that gets out and bites, and you don't even have like a fence in the backyard to keep it in? But anyway, and then that's my Uncle Jim right there, who's like a Super Bowl party. I took a picture of sitting on his lap. Yeah, that was I always very much wanted to have that relationship with a man, like a fatherly figure who I knew didn't have any history of doing that weird, like, that's why I didn't like to sit on my dad's lap. I know he wouldn't do, but it was just like, I wasn't a girl who sat on daddy's lap because, from a pretty early age, I knew what was going on. So, not always looking, but recognizing and appreciating when I did come across. So even like in TV, John Ritter, when he passed, I got so sad because there's this episode where Chrissy Snow, Chrissy, the character, she gets drunk in this episode, and I forgot to put that back anyway. Aww. The Phantom of the Opera. So what happens is it closes with she's like all over Jack, just hanging on him and trying to kiss him, and so the girls, they have their room and Jack had his room, and Janet wasn't there that night. It was just Chrissy and Jack, and so I think she might have got stood up down at the Regal Beagle or something, right? And so they ended up having fun together and drinking whatever. And so she started like coming on to Jack, right? Because she's drunk. And it just shows her all kissy, kissy, kissy. He's not saying anything or doing anything. He's not kissing her back, but he's being stoic. But he's not saying anything or implying. So we don't really know because he goes into her room. Okay. I don't think he shuts the door. But so there's no one in the shot. It just shows the shot of the living room. Okay, so we're like, what, Jack? No way. Don't be a dog. And like the whole audience just goes silent, and we're like, no. Even as a 3-year-old watching these reruns, it might have been reruns at that time. Yeah, I think so. Or, fresh reruns though, but, even I at 3, I'm going, no, you're the one that keeps my hope and my faith in men alive. And then he comes out, shuts the door, and then goes into his room, shuts the door, and then the whole crowd the whole audience starts clapping him. And I just love that. So to me, growing up, like if someone would, boom, they did, the men in my life, from what I had seen, they would just not only take advantage of that situation, but like underage girls and just deviant, molestation is, it's a crime. It's all kinds of stuff. Horrible. But whatever, our dark story that we have to choose, right? We gotta sprinkle with darkness, or else we don't have an existence. There's no experience without duality. So, So long story short with that, I was really upset when he was on 15 Rules to Date My Daughter, or whatever that was. Captain Kirk's daughter, and the mom from Married with Children. I don't know how many seasons it was on for, and then John Ritter was the father. But I liked it because I got to see John Ritter. So Three's a Crowd. That was after Three's Company. There was Three's a Crowd, or whatever it was called, where he got married to that woman, and he worked as that chef, and so I watched that too. Like, I love John Ritter. The movie It, like, he was in It. And then his son, I saw him in this movie that was an independent film written by the woman who starred in it. And it's kind of sexual, weird, but it's funny, and it's her standing up to her father who sexually abused her at the end. And I don't know, I forget what it's... Oh, it's called Good Dick. That's right, it's called Good Dick, and it's on Netflix. And Jason Ritter, and that's my brother's name, Jason, and my nephew, or my little cousin. But, no, and then my nephew Corey, his middle name's Jason. Jason and the Argue Not. So anyway, John Ritter, I love him. I love him. And I just remember how, like, sad. I remember Kirk, I don't know her name, but Captain Kirk, I can't even think of his name. But Captain Kirk's daughter, she's just like, I was crying because they all busted into tears because they can't not, right? And I was crying too. It was just because they did the little interview of the cast, right? When, because I think they were like, should we continue? Should we? Because they really cared what the cast thought. Can we go on? Do you want it? Should we just cancel? Do you want to keep working and we'll get another actor? Like, and they just were like, no, we can't do it without him. So, just because it's Hollywood doesn't mean they're all monsters and they're all whatever. Okay, sexual deviants and baby eaters and stuff. Satan worshippers. Satan worshippers. Anyway. So, yeah. If you don't have men in your life, there are men out there who are good role models. If you don't have a good female role model in your life, there are women out there who are a good role model. Okay. There's tons of them all over the place. So you could be your teachers. Okay, I loved my teachers. Your coaches and stuff. So, yeah. I went on for an hour and 22 minutes, but I just wanted to connect with you guys. I wanted to show some family pictures. I wanted to just, be open and honest about, like, what happens with my flares-ups. I was saying the yogurt container because I was like, God, is it okay to use some, I was going to say hemorrhoid cream. I don't have hemorrhoid cream. Why do I always want to say hemorrhoid cream? Anyway, to use some... steroid, because I want hemorrhoid steroid, because I hate having to use any, but I don't like to have big crusty patches on my forehead and my face and stuff, and it's like behind the ears and everything, and my eyes drifted, so I'm in the shower and I'm asking God if it's okay if I use some of my steroid ointment because I'm busting out of my face and I want to get out and go do some stuff and not like scare the children, but and my eyes drifted right to the yogurt container because I keep my bar soap in there. So it doesn't get like on the wires and then I don't know. Anyway. So it says Oikos on it and I saw the okay. And I'm like, right when I asked. And I see it all the time and I'm like, why am I looking at the okay? Oh, the answer is okay. So I did put a little cream on my face. That's kind of why it's a little shiny, but it's like, calm it down a little bit. Every once in a while, I will have to use a little bit of cream, which I don't like to use. Steroids, none of that stuff's good. But when you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, and they just keep spraying and stuff, it can get to the point where You know, don't feel guilty because you're trying to be healthy and natural, and you know, you ate some meat, or you had a beer. Maybe you had 2 beers and you should only had 1 beer. Maybe you shouldn't have had any, but you ended up having 2. Okay, it's important not to beat ourselves up about things, hold on to guilt and shame, and because when we do that with ourselves, and then we're holding on to resentment and blame and stuff with other people. If we can't let go of stuff and love ourselves and let go of the things that we've done, we won't be able to do that with other people and love them unconditionally. Let them go. Okay, if we need to let them go, let go of the things that they've done. Okay. Sometimes if they can't let go of the things that they've done, you need to let the person go. Okay. So, loving self. God wants you to love yourself and take care of yourself. And if there's things that are keep triggering you into lower vibrational stuff, where you start, this stuff starts happening, you need to finally have a powwow with God and sit down and ask, you know, no matter how difficult it is, you show me the right way to go, God, and I will go with my guidance. So I've been guided to, I'm going to light a white candle. I'm going to color in my coloring book. I'm going to drink some more kombucha. I'm going to bust out a new, I'm not trying to like, ooh, Scotch Brite, I hope they don't like. But natural sponges, to also, if you like react to stuff, that's why I like to use the natural ones. And then they break down and go back into the soil because it's made out of, you know, plant-based material. So, and they're really not that much more expensive than the regular crappy ones. I don't know, $1 more or whatever it was. So $1.50 more, not that much more. So, all right. Cheers, mate. Hibiscus ginger. That's what I am. All right, I love you guys. Peace and blessings.